Hey, what's going on, partners? It is Adam checking in from Denver, Colorado. I hope you are doing well today. I hope you had a great August and have had a good start to your September. Football is back. I'm so excited. My Tennessee Volunteers are 2-0, so we're celebrating all that here in Denver. At least I am. But I hope you guys have had a good start to your fall semester. Just wanted to give you an update on what God is doing both here at our downtown location and with our Journey Point location in Central Park. So we've hit the ground running back with this fall semester. Our students are back meeting every Wednesday night, which has been good. We've had some new students come as well, so just be praying for our ministry as it continues to grow, as we get in the rhythms again of Wednesday nights, just that our students would be bold and would share their faith with their friends and would invite them in on our Wednesday night services. So that's been going well. Also, we've been able to do some more outreach on the schools with our high schools that we're partnered with. A lot of you know this from these videos, but really the last 2 years it's been kind of hard to get outreach on the schools. They just have not really had a lot of outside organizations coming in due to restrictions and things like that. But this year they've kind of opened it up. So we've been serving there. We did a giveaway at Northfield High School the other day where we gave away some AirPods to some students. They loved it. They engaged. They were talking about, man, who are you guys again? What are you with? What kind of church is it? So we were able to have a lot of conversations with those students and invite them in on the ministry that God is doing on Wednesday nights. So be praying for those students. Also, we're able to do some more this year with our sports teams in the area, with football teams, with basketball teams coming up soon. And so that's something that I'm super passionate about, connecting with those student athletes. A lot of them don't have a lot of mentors in their life, and a lot of them do not know Jesus. So be praying for those students and those student athletes this semester as we are going to hit the ground running again with outreach there. Also, just wanted to celebrate what God did yesterday at our downtown location. We had baptism yesterday, and so we baptized 2 new people into the faith. So be praying for them as they have said yes to Jesus and walking in this newness of life. Man, we celebrate that, and that's why we do what we do here in Denver, for life change and for Jesus to move in our city. So be praying for those 2 souls. Be praying for more baptisms to come as well. And then lastly, just wanted to give you a little update and ask for a little prayer request, honestly, on our current space with our Journey Point location. Many of you know we've been talking with the Northfield Shops, which is where we meet. We rent our space through the Northfield Shops. There's a space right next door to our Journey Point location, and we've been talking with them a long time about maybe giving us that space. We have a good problem to have, and that is that we have a lot of people crammed into our current space right now. Again, good problem to have that we're growing like that, but with the fall and winter quickly approaching, it gets a little cold here in our city, and so our outdoor seating that we have right now, or our overflow capacity, a lot of people probably aren't going to want to sit there in the middle of winter, so that means they're going to come into our current space right now. As it sits right now, we just don't really have a lot of room for too many more people to get in that room. So we were talking a lot with the Northfield Shops about letting us get that next door space. It would have sat about 160 people, would have been perfectly fine. And long story short, they told us no this past week. They kind of want a restaurant to go in there or a retail shop to go in there. So that was a little bit of a bummer of a news. Also, our current space right now, our lease is up in March. So we are praying so heavily that they would allow us to continue to lease with them and sign a new contract in March. So just be praying for that, that we have discernment on what to do. Again, it's a good problem to have. We're going to look at maybe doing multiple services or things like that on Sundays. And God is moving. Our numbers are being added daily. But we also know that it's more than just addition. We want to be a church that multiplies, not a church that just adds and grows. And so we're continuing to try and multiply out and start new churches, start new locations. So we have a new couple that just came in, and they're going to launch their own campus here in about a year. His name is Bryson, and her name is Sarah. So be praying for them as well. So God is moving. God's sending us people. God's sending us planters. God is sending us new people to come in on Sunday mornings. And so a lot is going on. So they're good problems to have. But just be praying for those couple things with our Northfield Shops, that they would maybe open up another contract with us in the year of 2023. But that's just an update on what all God is doing. I love these videos each and every week. It's so good to just continue to do this thing with you. We say this all the time, but we could not do what we do without your faithfulness and your generosity and your prayers. So thank you so much, partners. I look forward to talking to you again soon. God bless.